Now, this is the magic arm, or at least the ways I calls it. What is it? So what is this magic arm? Now, I think personally it is one of the coolest things to have out there, because if you want to travel light, you don't want to have like a tripod or anything else like those Joby things. I don't know what they are. Spiders, I think back in the days they were called. And this thing is just super handy, and you can, like, you see what I did here. I put an extension. This is actually from the Aoka tripod, the extension. And the magic arm is actually this thing up here, which is, I think, used like professionally by photographers to attach things. I think it's more like a mic holding thing, maybe a light holding thing, but it's definitely strong enough because of this lever up here to put DSLRs on it. So this is not most stable right now, but once you have like some stable, how do you call it, surface to put it on, super stable, you can put your DSLR with a zoom lens and all that, it will stay in place. But yeah, that's for that. So I was just thinking, how can I go lighter these days? So I want to go lighter and lighter. Let me put you on the magic arm. Now, aside from that, is there something new? Oh yeah, there's something new. I think there's a couple of things. Let me start with iPhone. Why do I not like the iPhone? I like Macs, okay? I like Apple. But iPhone is just one of the worst things about the iPhone for me is that I'm forced to use that syncing mechanism that they got. Like if I'm recording videos or photos and I want to put them on the computer, I'm plugging in, and then this weird folder shows up where I have to sync or import in photos. I don't want to do that. I simply want to be able to drag and drop, the same thing I'm doing with Android, Now, I don't know if this is my understanding of not knowing it, because I was yesterday at the store and I asked them, hey guys, what's up with the folder thing? Can I drag and drop? Yeah, sure, you plug it in like a normal HDD or whatever, shows up, and then you can drop, drag, whatever. It's not true. Or I have been told something different, or they want to keep out something. Anyway, if you know that, let me know. So that's with the iPhone. Number 2, I'm missing one crucial app that I love about my Android phone, the Huawei P30 Pro, as you know by now, which is the light effects app. Now I think it's now under professional because I didn't find it. I was playing with the Oppo X5 Pro yesterday. I could not find the option, but it appears that the option was on the Pro. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So within the photo app, you got this. And in here, there's light painting. And what light painting is doing, you got a couple of choices of photography. You got traffic trails, light graffiti, silky water, star trails, all those scenarios that you can use it for. I'm using the silky water a lot. I used it in, I think, Luxembourg, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like making a silky water effect, a longer exposure, shutter speed and all that. And even though it's manipulated like by software, it's still an easy option for me because I do not have to use a special lens and like a lens filter and all of that, which is coming with the camera. I can use lighter tripods. I can even hold the phone and or support it with something else. So that's way easier just having a phone. The iPhone does not have that. It might have apps on which you can install that feature, but out of the box does not have it. So I'm not sure about it. It's not like it's a device you can buy and send back, I think. Don't know. But yeah, that's the update on the iPhone. I've been waiting for it. I wanted to get the 14 Pro. I'm not sure. But yeah, moving on to the next thing. The next thing is actually doing some tasting out here. So what are we doing today? Check this out. We got, this is called Maratsus Abai Update Tradition Benedict. 10% alcohol beer, triple. I feel like those rap songs like trip. Anyway, yeah. That's the bottle. Put that in here. Let's open it up with the Provoke helping hand. And let's see how this baby bubbles. Oh yeah. The cap Let me check out the cap. That's the cap for it. I like it. It's special. Has its own thing, you know. Let me put this up in here. And now we can first pour, you know, it's the most important thing. It's gonna spill? Nah, it's not gonna spill. Alrighty, and what is up with this one? Cheers to y'all, by the way. Oh, this is fresh, man. Check that out. That's super fresh. So, as y'all might notice, I've sold my Prvke Black Light. Was not using it a lot, but then as I got the 11 Light, this one, I'm starting to like it every day more. You know, it's like, I think my most used backpack, and I'm thinking about getting the 31 Black version 3. I don't like the new colors. I think they did like, there's a new orange out there. I don't like that, but definitely the black one. The V3 31, I think it's a good backpack. Why did I sell them before? 31, I was expecting it to have like a breathable back, which is something you cannot expect from these bags. You know, I think they're EDC bags, most of all. See, this up here, it's not that breathable. It is, but not that much. Now, when I was going hiking in the mountains, it's not that I have been using this one, but as I hiked out here in the forest, the woods and all that, I kind of noticed that it does not breathe. Which backpack is breathing anyway, you know, without the suspended bags? Not a lot of them. However, looking at the functionalities that you get with this backpack, I'm like always amazed, you know, like the ease of use. I got like an entry point from the side, you know, I got one from the back, I got from the top. Is there another one? They mentioned 4. Is it 4? No, it's 3. The side, the back, and the top. That's all I need. And on top of that, it's on the right side. You know, this is where I need to use it. Like, carrying it, it's on the left side. I think that's the most natural movement. You know, I tried the Shimoda, it's not working out for me. Maybe for others, but not for me, little bugs. So that's another thing. I love the roll top. I think it would have been better if it was like a click system. I think someone did that mod on the internet. Saw it. The hook is sometimes kind of, you know, difficult to get in the right place. But as far as the usage, you know, or functionality, I just love it, you know. Super easy to use. The handles are super fun if you don't want to like put it on your back, you know, maybe you're in between terminals or anything like that. For whatever reason, you just want to hold like this, super cool. I like this. I call it hygiene pocket in the back. You probably can store some sunglasses and all that in here. And, you know, probably what I want to have the 31 is a little more space and the option to switch in between camera bag and everyday bag, because this one I'm always afraid that if I put other stuff in it, non-photography stuff, that it's just gonna get, you know, dirty inside, and I'm afraid of that. But yeah, with the 31 you got the option to use the camera cubes, which you can pull in, pull out, you know, or put in or put out and use them or not together with your camera stuff. So when you're not using the camera stuff, just take it out and that's it. Now, some important things about 31 versus this one. Let me pour some more. This has some vanilla in there. Now, the most important things, or the differences between these two. The 31 has like a hidden pocket in the back, you know. That's a plus. It has a side pocket up here on the camera side, I guess, where you can store keys and stuff. Like, I never do that, but there's like a keychain and all. That's that. And then there's like the underneath pocket, if I'm correct, in which you can store the rainfly, which I'm probably gonna use for other things also, like a power bank and what more. And the hook is way larger and bigger, so I guess it's way easier to use, you know, assuming. On top of that, this thing that opens up with the camera has pockets in there for like SD cards with batteries, so that's another plus. The bag is bigger, of course, and yeah, those are the biggest differences why I want to get the 31 again. Now, I do know that it's a heavy backpack. I think it starts at 1500, and the cube, if I'm correct, is 300, so that makes it around 1800 grams already, having the cube and the camera backpack, the backpack and the camera cube. Imagine you have your camera in there, which is another 1.5. It's gonna be like 3.2 kilos already with the gear, the setup and everything. And that's the biggest thing why I didn't like the 31. It was way too heavy. I didn't like the shape when you fully stuffed it, you know, with stuff. That's why I sold it. And I went away from the Provoke. But then as I'm using the Lite right now, I start to love the whole concept and I'm more adapted to it because you need to adapt. And I know exactly how to use it, want to use it and all that. So now I'm thinking about the 31 because another good point is I went to Lithuania with this for like 4 days and I had everything in it that I needed. I had the big Tamron lens with me. And if you remember that, you know, it was just, you know, traveling all around, having my stuff, my power banks, my camera, clothing, you know, 4 packs, I think 3 packs. I think it was like 3 packs of cubes, packing cubes. And that was all fine. I even had a tripod inside. It was the, which one was it? What's the Me Photo, which fitted right in. So this is like cabin stuff, you know, as far as traveling. You can go on the cheapest fare you can and have everything with you, even with the 31. So that is why, you know, I'm thinking about the 31, getting a draw mount. I'm just waiting for it to get cheaper. It's $219 right now. I want to have it like at 180. I think I'm gonna buy it if it's 180 because it's at 180 a lot of times. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have like a lot of fun with it. That's a big update for now, I know. So I think that I'm gonna finish up my beer for now and then wrap up, go back and enjoy the weekend, you know. It's weekend time. It's a good sunny day. I thought it would be a lot colder. Either I got used to the cold or it's warm right now. But pretty pleasant weather. Almost November in the Netherlands. Yeah, but yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you in the next one. I won't have as many updates anymore because it takes a lot of time. But yeah, talk to you soon. Peace out.